What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of all 4 Super Pockets. Now the Super Pocket is a budget friendly alternative to get into the Evercade ecosystem. 4 of them have been released so far, starting off with the Taito one. There's 18 games on that one. Then we're going to go and have a look at the Capcom one, 12 games on that one. One of the best ones I would say. Then the ATARI one, not for me, not my cup of tea, but we'll still have a look at it. 50 games on that one, and then the Technos Edition is the last one. I have also noticed that, let me just zoom in on that quickly, if it works. Yeah, number 4, they're all numbered, so I assume they're going to be releasing lots of these in future, just to milk all the money out of you guys. They come in at £50 each, so it's not too bad. It's sort of stocking filler price, and you do get quite a few games installed on it, so not too bad at all. Like I say, quick unboxing, we'll do an overview of the machines, I'll let you know what it all feels like and whether it's worth the money, and I'll play a couple of games on each one and then sort of give you a review of each one out of 5 essentially. So without further ado, let's get into the first unboxing. Okay, so I've cracked all of these open because they're essentially all the same. I'll just show you one of them, what's inside. Each of them you do get a sort of poster. 3 of them had this poster in, which has details of all the games, and another one had a slightly different style poster in. They all are sort of packaged exactly the same, like this, where you get the system itself, and at the bottom you get a USB-C cable, which I've got hundreds of, so I don't need to worry about that. Very delicate opening these because I've ripped 2 of them and I was opening it with a knife, so be careful if you are doing that. So let me just move these out of the way and then I can give you an overview of what I think of these consoles. So they're all pretty cool, they look great, little systems. Let's just move that into shot. Quite good for the price, they're okay. I do have some concerns over the size and the D-pad. Now a few of these, in fact maybe all of them, that's the best one. A few of these, the D-pads are pretty tough, and I don't know whether it's just the membranes need a little bit of time to wear in, or whether that is just the way, especially this one. That is really tough on the top, but not at the bottom. So maybe it just needs a little bit of time to play with these. We'll guide you around the system. Obviously you've got your menu button here, select, which will be for inserting coins on the arcade games, and start, D-pad and the buttons. On the rear you've got the volume rocker here, your R1, R2, L1, L2. This is pretty cool. On all of them you get a sort of dust cover, which you don't get on the EXPs. I don't know whether you get it on the XPRs, but I think it's quite a nice touch. It sort of finishes things off, keeps the dust out. Bottom of the machine, this quite surprised me. You've got a headphone jack, your power rocker, and your USB-C charging. Pretty decent. I think they all look good. They don't feel like toys. They've got a little bit of heft to them, but the buttons do feel cheap. I mean, they've had to make cutbacks in certain places, it's evident, but yeah, we're going to get into some gameplay here. I'll start with the Taito one and I'll work my way through. I'll just show you a couple of games, what's on them, and yeah, we'll take things from there. Okay, so I've just fired it up. You get an indication to see how long they take to boot up. I won't repeat this process with all of them. On this one as well, we'll have a look at the menus and see what's on offer. I would imagine they're all the same on the other one, so I won't go into that. But I'll go through all the games on each of them, and I'll give a couple of them a go just to give you an idea of what's there. So let's have a quick look at the menu first. Press the menu button, and it comes up with Taito Evercade, which gives you a little bit of information about the Evercade and what's on that. And then you've got the settings. So display options, you've got original ratio, pixel perfect, and full screen. Shaders and scan lines you can put on, strong and subtle. Language options, difficulty options, legal support and credits. So not too much on there. It surprised me that they've got a different operating system. It's pretty good, to be honest. It's quite nice and simple. We don't need anything else on here. Let's have a quick look at the games on the Taito Edition. You've got Bobble, Cadash, Chack'n Pop, Doko Don, Elevator Action, Football Champ, Growl, Kiki Kaikai, Liquid Kids, Operation Wolf, Puzzle Bobble, Rastan, Space Invaders 91, the Fairyland Story, the Legend of Kage, the New Zealand Story, Volfied, and that is it. So let's have a quick dash on a couple of these. Start with Puzzle Bobble. It's going to be nice and fun for me because I am a little bit colourblind. The screen is tiny and I'm miles away from it. So it looks like they've given us the arcade version of this one. Yeah, they have. Oh, let's see if I can get those reds. Oh, look at that. What a pro already. Oh, no, I've missed it. Oh, can I bounce that there? No, that's not a good move, Dave. Right, red. There's no reds. Let's put that there. Let's get those. Oh, no, he's missed the blue. See, this is what happens when you're rushing things. It's the pressure of being filmed. It's like when someone sits over you when you're typing. Everything sort of goes wrong. It's exactly the same. Oh, green, red, green, green. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. I could have done that a bit quicker. Right. Ah, so you've got save states as well that I just noticed. I'll go back in the next game and press the pause menu to see what's in there. Screen's very small. It's very cramped. I don't have the biggest hands, if I'm honest with you. So I'm a little concerned, you know, if you're going to be playing this for any length of time, that you get hand cramp in there. But it's okay for short sessions and probably for children. As a sort of entry into playing games, I suppose. That could be pretty good for them. I think these are just aimed at stocking fillers. Small gifts. Screen's pretty good. Buttons are okay. Just everything's a bit cramped. The D-pad is god-awful. Probably one of the worst I've ever experienced. I mean, if you've got the EXP or EXPR, I wouldn't recommend popping these open like I did. You can learn from my mistake. I would have preferred to just keep them sealed on the shelf or not get them at all, to be honest. Let's press the menu button. So you've got save states, controls, and display options, and you can reset and quit in there as well. But that is it. Anyway, that's the Taito Edition. Let's move on to the next one. Right, so here we are. This is the second one, the Capcom Edition. We'll just go a quick look through the games on this before we start playing a couple of them. We've got Street Fighter 2, Strider, Wolf of the Battlefield, which is Mercs, 1942, 1943, 1944, Bionic Commando, Captain Commando, Final Fight, Forgotten Worlds, Ghouls and Ghosts, Mega Man, and that is it. Right, let's have a go on Street Fighter 2, because everybody knows Street Fighter 2. I believe this is, yeah, it's the arcade version. And I'm going to really struggle, I think, with this D-pad to get any sort of roll on it. There is just no real feedback on it at all. And of course, the computer can do all the moves, but I cannot. Just about got him. It is very hard. I was trying to a number of times pull off a... I mean, it might be a little bit easier if I'm not behind a camera. But yeah, I mean, it just doesn't feel great for Street Fighter, if I'm honest with you. D-pad is just terrible. It's really letting these machines down. And I'm not going to keep saying that, but oof, it makes me feel icky. Really does. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. Is that Mercs? Is that the Mega Drive Mercs? If it is, that'd be cool. Yeah, it is. Awesome game. Okay, it's the arcade version, but this was a great game. I used to love this. What a game. I used to rent this out from Ritz Video back in the day. Ritz Video was my local video store where I grew up. I used to look forward to playing this. Super game. I must say the screen is pretty good. Not bad. The sound quality is okay. Bit tinny, but it's loud enough. So there are some plus points. It's the D-pad. The D-pad to me really lets it down. The buttons are okay. The back buttons are terrible. So a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. Would I play these if I own the EXPR? That's the question. And the answer is, I don't know. I'll let you know towards the end of the video. But there you go. Gives you an indication of what things are like on the Capcom edition. Again, the issue for me is the D-pad, the biggest issue, and the buttons on the back, but we don't usually have to use those anyway, so I'm not too overly concerned about that. But anyway, let's get on to the next one. Okay, so this is the next one. This is the ATARI edition. Got 50 games on this one, so I'm not going to name them all, but I'll whiz through quickly. All in alphabetical order. There's a bunch on here. Just give you an idea of what is available. Not a big fan of Atari games, if I'm honest with you, so if I'm a little bit negative about this one, I do apologise. Let's have a look at Alien Brigade. If I remember rightly, Alien Brigade is a shooter, which is pretty good. One of the better ones. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. It'd be good to know from you guys what you think about the Atari collections yourself. And I'm sure there are some Atari fans, so let us know what I should be playing on these collections. Because, like I say, there are the odd ones that are pretty decent, like this. I quite enjoy this one. But most of them I don't like. And I don't want to sort of waste my time going through 50 games. Time is very precious to me. Oh my word, I shot him. So yeah, I don't want to really waste my time playing Atari games when I've got thousands of other games that I actually do want to play. Bye-bye helicopter. Yeah, pretty decent. Not bad at all. Right, let's go for something random here. Let's see. Canyon Bomber. Let's have a look and see what this is like. Okay, 1 coin per play. Is that me? What am I doing here? I have no idea what's going left. I'm black, am I? Okay, so I assume I have to get these, and they all indicate a number. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So I need to time one a little bit better. Oh, I see. Very simple game. Like I say, this is probably why I hate Atari. These games are a bit whack, to be honest. I'm sure there are plenty of good ones, but I think we'll leave it for there on that one. Anyway, let's get into the next one. Okay, so here we have it. This is the Technos edition. This is probably one of the better ones as well. Looks really nice, this one. I do like the colour combo that they've gone for. We've got Blockout, Crash and the Boys, Double Dragon, various versions, 8-bit arcade, etc. Double Dragon 2, Double Dragon 3, Minky Monkey, Mysterious Stones, Renegade, River City Ransom, awesome game, Super Dodgeball, Super Double Dragon, Super Spike V-Ball, the Combo Tribes, and that is it. So, let's have a look. Let's play River City Ransom, because that is an awesome game. 1 player, please. Message speed, normal. Okay. Yeah, baby. This is more like it. I mean, the D-pads are right for games like this. We don't need to pull off sort of perfect timed things. Street Fighter, no chance. The other games I haven't really struggled with, like Street Fighter, you need a decent D-pad. You need to be able to roll to get the special moves off. Smack you on the head with that. Lovely. Yeah, this is awesome. This is definitely one of the better ones. It makes me think, though, whether this one is actually going to go out of print as well. I mean, I thought they lost the license to it, but it might have been the license to have them on physical cartridge. So I'd be interested to know what happens with these and whether they start going up in value like the cartridge did. But anyway, let's have a look at Super Double Dragon next. Which I believe is the Super Nintendo version of Double Dragon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Taking a little bit longer to load this one. Push start. Push in start. Okay. Oh! Dead straight away. Blocked. Punch, punch, punch. Yeah! Much better. Oh, are they going to hit me? Come on, Mr. Sword Guy. Yeah, I mean, if I were going to play any of these, it would be this one. Nice pick up and play. Don't need to put my very expensive cartridge in the machine. They're already built in, the games. Pretty good. Right, that wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you a good insight as to what these things are like. Personally, would I buy these in future? Would I recommend them? No, I don't think so. No, I think there's some really big issues with them. First and foremost is that D-pad is honestly the worst piece of crap I've ever used in my life. It's a terrible D-pad. I mean, really, really bad. The buttons on the back as well, you know, if you're playing some of the newer versions of games that require more buttons, it's going to be nigh on impossible to play them like that. They're just in awful positions. It just feels really unintuitive with them on the back like that. I don't know where else they could have put them, probably on the top, but that would have been a bit awkward as well. So I don't know what the solution is for that. Probably good for stocking fillers, younger children, but there are better machines that you can get for the price. I think, you know, if you're looking to get into Evercade, I would just get an EXPR or a VS, pay a little bit more money and just get the better quality, to be honest. They don't feel too bad. The screen's very good. The sound's pretty decent. The screen is a little bit washed out maybe, but not bad, to be honest. Got decent battery life on. So there are some pros to them. I just think you get a lot more for your money with the EXPR or EXP if you pick up one of those. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.